So I spoke on this briefly in my YouTube video that I made about my hair journey the other day. And I just wanted to mention it again because between seeing like TikTok videos or whatever, um, and just kind of going through different experiences in life, I'm starting to realize it's really, really, really a thing. Like, people can't stand when you don't hate yourself. Like, why do people seem to try to make it your issue that they hate themselves and you don't hate yourself? Like, you can't just exist, especially as a black woman, especially as somebody who happens to be outside of the realm of what would be considered standard or normal, right? Like, they say it's kind of like the like, I think DMX said it about dogs or something like that, or basically like, if you buy a certain type of car, now it's something everywhere you go you see that car. Before you didn't notice that car. Or if you pay attention to the color red, for example, you'd be like, I'm going to pay attention to everything I see that's red. Now you're going to start seeing how much more red is in your everyday dealings, right? So I realize that I exist outside of the norm. Everybody can't wear no shaved head. Everybody don't want to wear no shaved head. A lot of what the norm is a wig or other stuff. And because y'all don't consider that normal, some people, I'm not going to say everybody, and a lot of time, this is what people have to realize, and this is what people have to acknowledge. It also really bothers me when people beg and are dying for other people's approval. If somebody don't approve of me, that's their business. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's not my business. I don't care, right? As long as you keep it respectful, as long as you keep it cute, that's not my business how you feel about me. But there are people out here that are deranged enough to believe that because they dislike what you got going on, or because they don't deem what you have going on as normal or their idea of beautiful, that you're supposed to hate yourself. That is just outside of their realm of knowledge as to why you could love yourself if you're not their beauty standard. Y'all have to get used to the fact that everybody's not going to like you. Everyone is not going to approve of what you have to say, of how you look, of what you do, of how you get your money, of where you live, of the friends you have, of the places you frequent. Everybody's not going to like it. Everybody's not going to understand it. And that's their business. That's not your business, how people feel about you. And you're going to be the villain in someone's story. You're going to be the angel in the next person's story. And that's their business. I don't care anymore. I think at my big age, I've come to realize that people's opinions of me do not pay my bills. If people were to, per se, cancel me on social media, I would still have to show up to the club and make my money. Like, y'all gotta realize, and even still, like, let's say if one person was like, I don't like her, she got a bald head, she bald head, I don't like that, I don't think that's cute. The next person they gonna eat it up. They gonna be like, that fine ass bald head bitch. You all get where I'm going with this? So when people are like dying for other people's approval, whether it be a woman dying for a man's approval, whether it be other women dying for like approval, men dying for approval, like, I'm not going to go into an environment and beg for people to accept me. I'm going to see how I can maneuver that environment and see how can I still be true to myself and make people love me for who I am. Y'all gotta start understanding that concept. Once you love you for you, everybody else got no choice but to fall in line. Plain and simple. It's not my business how people feel about me. If you don't like me, that's your business. God loves me. Thank you. Be blessed, y'all.